This video is a bit about van life. We're coming into the summertime. Well, he said, yeah, it's still freezing cold, but windy and storms and all that, floods. But at some point, yeah, people are going to buy camper vans this year, and they're going to go to these van life meetups. Yeah, many won't have driven a van before in their life. It's only going to want you've only got to look at Glastonbury every year. Not every year, but some years they go there thinking it's going to be all nice and sunny, like a mud bath, isn't it? Yeah, and you got your vehicles to get out of. Any event during the summer when it rains unexpectedly and you've booked your tickets and whatever, and you're about to go to an event or concert or something, and you've got to park in just a muddy field and you can't get out and it's getting your van stuck and whatever. Yeah, that's going to happen to people living in van life. I've driven one or two vans in my time, just one or two. Well, most of them, VWs, Mercs, Ivecos, Transits, all sorts. Yeah. The art of not getting stuck. Yeah. And if you're turning up to a van life meet and you're halfway through and there's lots of people there already, yeah, chances are the field is going to be absolutely well. The chance of you getting stuck is going to get quite high. Yeah? But people forget to let the van do the work. What tends to happen is this, yeah? People tend to try and think, well, if I go slowly, the wheels won't go fast and spin and and dig myself in a hole, yeah? To get the van stuck in a hole, the wheels in a hole. Use the van. You got 3.5 ton. Well, empty. If you got a van fitted out and you live in it, chances are it's going to be about. You're probably going to be, I don't know, 3/4 of a ton in the van, and then yourselves with a tank of diesel. You're going to be getting on for close top weight. Use that weight when you go in there, yeah? You don't want anything in front of you. Don't follow people closely into a van life meet thing, yeah? Because what happens if they get stuck? You've got to put your brakes on, which means you're then stationary. Then you've got to start your wheels again from a stationary position with about 3.5 ton. Yeah? You can't be more than 3.5 ton in a normal long wheelbase van, medium wheelbase van or short wheelbase. You can't be more than that if you've got a single wheels, unless you've got twin axle, which is class C1 on your license. B1 is a van, a single wheel axle at the back. But people don't realise, let the van do the work. So yes, the van is going to go up and down. Yes, it might clonk a bit. It's built for that. It's designed for everything, right? Yeah, you don't need 4-wheel drive. You just need to let the van freewheel. Yes, it's going to slide all over the place, yeah, but as long as it goes, yeah, and keep it going. Once you stop, you're stuck, yeah, and then you need to be towed, right? Keep the van moving. Don't even touch the accelerator. Let the van just do it, or put it in high gear, like third or whatever, yeah, second or third. Don't let it spin like with it in first gear. You could even use fourth, fifth, as long as you dip your clutch and ride it so it doesn't stall. And if you're going to turn a van, if it's your first time driving a van, you've got a long wheelbase van, a nice Crafter or a Sprinter long wheelbase, yeah, and you get down a little narrow road when you're trying to find a park up, yeah, and you want to turn round, you don't drive into a field entrance front in. You always reverse in, so that you got the back end past the back. You got a meter past the back wheels of a long wheelbase, and you let the overhang reverse over the muddy ground. Don't put your front tyres in, otherwise you get stuck. And it's fun and game is trying to tow a van out when it's driven into the front, yeah, because then it's got the steer. You've got oh, it's a pickle, right? As I say, it's a pickle. Never drive in frontwards into a field entrance to turn a 4 metre van round in a narrow country lane. Always reverse so that you've got a metre overhang hanging over the muddy soil, which is not even affected. It's not touching the soil, so you're using that. Otherwise, if you drive in, you find the back end of your van is touching the bushes of a narrow lane, yeah, and you've got no room to go anywhere. You can't, and then you get yourself in a right pickle, stuck, because then you've got to do about 1,000 3-point turns to get yourself out of it. Yeah, just simple things like that, but keep the van moving. It doesn't matter if you're going at 40, 30 and 40 into a muddy field, because at some point the mud is going to slow you down. But as long as you get past the real muddy bit and use the perpetual motion, or the motion of the van, 3.5 ton going forward, which means it takes something to stop it anyway, as long as you've got a space to career forward and not hit anything. Just simple tips like that. It's keeping the van moving, dipping your clutch if you have to all the time, just to keep the wheels going and you're not stalling it, because you maybe use a higher gear like a 4th or 5th. Where's that come from? Red light. Yeah, so and always carry a tow rope with you. And yeah, there's things you can do to help. And the ratchet strap. Get a ratchet strap from a garage, about 20 quid, 15, 20 quid, like a trucker uses to strap the things down. You could probably use that if you had to. It would work as a tow rope. It's got about a ton or 2 ton weight or whatever it is on it. Weight, I can't remember exactly, but it's got weight, strength and limit. But it's about a couple of ton, I think. Because a pallet, you can tie down a pallet of a ton and a half, whatever, with these straps, ratchet straps. They're handy, very handy. Yeah, just don't get yourself stuck if it's your first van this summer and you're going on van life meets in a muddy field, because you will get stuck. It's all well. I enjoy getting stuck, but the problem is I never get stuck. There we go. All good fun. Take care.